Is it in?
Good.
Am I coming through?
You are not coming through. It's just me. No.
Oh, is it?
You like that shirt.
Oh, thanks, man.
What's on that pocket?
It's like flowers. They're like, it's like
Very,
it's like
very bohemian.
roses. Yeah,
Very
dude.
bohemian of
Not
you.
gonna lie, man. I've been in these clothes. Well, cause we were,
Oh yeah, that's still the shirt from yesterday.
You want me to be
That's good. That's
like this?
Sound good? Okay.
Yeah, no, I gotta change as soon as we're done with this.
You didn't change at all,
dude. No,
You
I went over Joseph's after the movie shoot thing, and then I ended up sleeping over, but I didn't have a change of clothes, so yeah, I gotta. As soon as we're done, I'm showering and I'm getting out of this.
Yeah, dude. I knew a kid one time. He didn't shower for like 14 days straight. He started pus started coming from his eyes and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know if he got like an infection or what, or some sort of worm in his mind, in his brain or something.
Like God.
parasite.
Yeah.
There can honestly, I mean, I could never even go like more than like 2 days without showering.
I can't go a day
mean?
because I can't because I shower at night. So in
Yeah,
the
same.
morning I'm good because I shower and I go right to bed.
Right, yeah.
So I can't go to bed at night feeling like not like wet. Not like that I go to bed soaking wet, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
the hair's still damp.
It's damp, yeah.
Yeah, like I just feel weird. Like the only time I go to bed without showering or undressing is if I'm like that night, like that night at your party where I got borderline blackout drunk, and I woke up the next morning. I didn't even know who brought me home.
Yeah, no, dude. Last night, me and Joseph and a couple other friends went out. Well, and had a little fire because we all went to dinner afterwards at Applebee's and stuff. But I got pretty messed up. Had some Grey Goose, and this morning my stomach.
Double G, they call it.
Yeah, dude. It's a good thing you extended it to 2 because
yeah,
I was in pain.
Yeah, you feel like shit, man. Like that night, I don't know. I never get like a hangover though on liquor, but
it wasn't really.
Beer
it was
is horrible.
Yeah, this isn't a good thing, but I probably have liquor more than beer. Whatever I drink.
Well, liquor before beer, you're in the clear. Beer before liquor, you never been sicker. You know what I mean?
That's true.
But
is that true? Is that a fact?
I don't know. I heard that an old guy with one leg told me that. Yeah, but people want to know about the fucking State Theater incident. So we're gonna tell them about what happened. I call it the State Theater incident, but
dude, that was like one of the first. That was like our first big show that I think ever had.
It was
in the beginning. I mean, that was it was like the first big show we had.
Okay, so this was I don't know what year this was. Right,
2015.
I think it's 15.
2015, yeah.
So we were just we were all kids, we were all teenagers, and the band was kind of we were making progress.
Yeah,
but we were still new.
Ourselves.
But we were really tight. So I don't know who. We probably found it on Facebook. Mm-hmm. This band. I'm not gonna name any names, but this kind of band was having this thing, and they invited all of these other artists and groups to come and what do you call it?
They were all young, kids like us. They weren't. None of them were adults. It was just it was for an event to have for young, teenage, even. Yeah. I mean, even that one piano kid, he was pretty young. I would say he was 10, 11. So he had
the voice of a fucking angel, though. I'll tell you that much. But
fluent with the piano, man.
Yeah, so we went to the State Theater. We tried out, and I don't know if we got the news that day, if we got it, or a couple days later, but we got it. And they had 10 artists, and they put us second to last. And
right behind. We were pretty much the main support.
Yeah.
Well, what do they call it, Matt? When you're right? It was direct support. Yeah.
We were direct support. So we were the last band because we were the heaviest, and we were a real band.
Yeah.
Everybody else was doing violin, and I don't even know. But
well, there was another rock band. I think they played first.
Okay, I don't remember, man. I
really?
honestly don't remember.
I remember all kinds of just things that. I don't know. It's it just always sticks in my head.
So we got to the State Theater, and we pulled out back. They took all our equipment in on carts, and they took us down in an elevator.
Mm.
And didn't we set everything up? Everybody's shit was on one stage, like at the same time.
Yeah.
So we had like set up.
There's a lot to maneuver like around, you know.
Did sound, yeah. It's like you're in like Vietnam, like trying to like maneuver against like landmines. But oh, you got the video. Okay, well,
October 17th.
October, 15th.
Oh,
okay.
so we were right. Okay, nice.
So what do you call it? Yeah, so we set up, and since we were second to last, we had to wait a long ass time. Like, to me, it was long because like we were nervous, and like we just sat on the couch back there for like at least an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was a pretty long time. I remember the like anxiety and anticipation we had. Like it was like as the closer we, it got to us playing, the more like nervous. Like, but it was always like I feel like whenever we got nervous, it was more of like how I feel like even for me it is still, and I'm sure Matt and and stuff like that. So like you just get, it's like a good nervous, I guess, where it's like you're not nervous to where the point where you're like, I can't do this. It's like a nervous where you're like, I just want to get out there and play.
Yeah, just get it over. Because once you get on stage and you play the first note or you hit the first drum, it just goes away.
Yeah, right.
'Cause then it goes from nervousness to you're just playing with your band.
Yeah.
You know? So, so we make a long story short. We played the show. I think, like, we played good, but I don't know. To me, like, we didn't. At least I didn't play the best because it was a weird atmosphere. It was new to us. Like we were on this big stage.
Yeah.
The audience was like way down, and
it was kind of hard to even see them. It was like dark,
dude.
Like,
I don't
it's
remember
like as if
seeing
nobody's even
anybody.
there. It's because of the lights. Because to be honest, like when sometimes like usually like I would even say like when we play like big shows, like. What would you think, Matt? Like I would say, like whenever we play big shows, usually it's just from all the lights. Sometimes you can't even really see the crowd.
Yeah, it's just dark void.
Yeah, right. Like,
yeah, that's exactly what it was.
So it's just how it is. So
yeah, but I remember like there was enough light though, like penetrating through the big lights. I would see like a head.
Yeah,
I would see like somebody go like this. Yeah,
like moving around in the chair.
Yeah,
like,
but yeah. So we played it. And then we went back, and I remember, didn't a bunch of girls come up to us afterwards? You remember that?
Yeah. They said they like loved their band and stuff like that.
So
we're feeling like we're freaking Green Day over here.
Dude, that was
like,
new to us, though. Man.
No, it
was brand new. So we go down like these little secret like steps that take us down into where the seats are. And we like you, me, and Matt find like seats, so we all sit down and we're watching this main group. Now it's their turn, and it just makes me laugh, like because it was like the funniest shit.
Well, the fact that like they helped us get that opportunity, and we're over here like
this band that was so nice to us and gave us this opportunity. We play the show.
Before we go into detail on, well, I don't know how in detail we're gonna go.
We're gonna go in detail, bro.
Before you do that, though, I'll reset it.
Okay. It's like got weird features.
Alright, let's go.
So sorry, we had to pause there.
Are we on now again?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
Okay, so this band who invited us and picked us were so nice to us, and so
before we like go into like what we're gonna explain, we by no means never mean any harm by us joking about. This is just how we are together. Like we would just always would do it for our own entertainment. We wouldn't ever intentionally do it to like bully or be. No, we wouldn't at all.
This is solely, we couldn't have made the best $1 million joke ever, and only the three of us would have known about it. That's how secret we were. So we never meant this personally.
Never meant anything by any harm.
We were like teenagers with short attention spans, and this is what made us laugh. And Matt over here, dude, we had him fucking dying for breath sometimes.
I can never really contribute as much, My mind doesn't have that flow like
because our brain is connected.
Is it like
cousins? So we think the same way.
It must be like a bloodline thing or something. I don't know.
So we finished the show. Talk to all the girls and stuff, go down the steps, and we all sit in like the middle row, and we're just like starting to watch the band, and we're watching for like a minute, and then we get bored or something, and like I whisper over to Dylan something, like I don't know what I said, but I was like, hey, what if that singer started sucking that violinist dick or something?
Dude, it'd always be like such
it's
the most
so sexual, like the most abhorrent, like
it would be the most
gross shit.
things like I don't think any normal person would ever think of
And I've told
as a
people this
joke.
before.
You know?
I've told people this before. The shit we used to joke about, like if somebody heard it, we'd probably be put in jail.
Probably.
like for like the, you know how bad it is. But
Yeah.
what was I gonna say? So we went on for what, half hour? Their whole
Pretty
set.
much their whole set.
Their whole
Yeah.
set,
They
me
played
and-
for what, like 45 minutes about?
Me and Dylan just went back and forth, leaning over to each other, whispering like
Saying
these
the most.
derogatory, like obscene, like scenarios. It's
Yeah,
always a
that
scenario.
would never happen in a million years.
Like, what if the singer, like, come up with one, like what we'd do?
I don't know.
like,
I'd always be like, I don't know. I forget what I'd be like. Oh, what if like the singer like wrote a song about like the orgy they had backstage? I don't. You know, just shit
Yeah.
like that where it'd be like, why would that happen?
And like
you know,
people
what
listening to this are probably like, all right, so what? You made jokes, but like you have, it's hard to explain like like the pure magic about it. Like sitting there and not even appreciating the music, just brutally making fun of these people. Like,
But
it
dude, that
all
was
sexual,
we would.
too.
Yeah, right.
And I
It'd always
remember,
be along those lines.
I remember we were dying so hard, and I look over, and Matt's like doubled over, just like barely making it by.
Well, dude, we'd be like that in school shows. Like it
Oh, how
didn't
about-
matter where we were.
How about the assembly?
Oh my
Remember
god!
that day? Was Matt
that was
with us?
pretty. Yeah, Matt was. I remember Matt was dying there because we were dying, and Matt was just dying because of the fact of how you were laughing.
Dude, oh my, and it was you that day. It was all you.
I know.
making
I
the
was
joke.
just saying stuff, and then you're just over here like, dude, you were dying.
It
and
was
Matt
all
was
you
dying,
that day,
and-
dude. I give you the credit, dude. It was all you that day. We had
To be honest, am I one of the funniest people that you know, like in your life?
dude. I've heard some the funniest shit come from you before, man. Like doing that shit, you know. But should we tell that story quick?
Hey, I mean,
So we were in. Let's just tell it real quick.
yeah, if you want.
So we
go
were in
ahead.
school. We were in high school, and we had this assembly. Some guys. Oh no, it was the veterans.
It was for like the what was it? Memorial Day, or it was like what
Veterans
was
Day.
it for? Yeah, Veterans Day. Yeah.
So these veterans came in, all these old guys, and we have an assembly. So me and Dylan are like kind of up in the front row, and we're looking up on stage. These veterans are sitting and sharing their stories, and then just like clockwork, me and Dylan just start making the jokes. And I remember it got so fucking bad at one point, and then Dylan made a joke to this day I still laugh at, and it killed me then, it kills me now. He whispers over to me, he's like, hey, because the one veteran had put a picture up on the screen of him when he was
It
like,
was him when he was like I think
19.
drafted or something.
yeah, and
or-
his eyes were like real big, young, skinny kid. And Dylan leans over to me, and he's like, hey, Ev, he's like, what if in the reflection of his eyes he saw his mom's tits?
I like how you remember it, like word. I mean, I do too, but like it's just funny how
That's
like you
how funny
remember
it
that
was. My memory's like
word by word.
failing all the time, but then I remember that you'd lean over, you're like, hey, Ev, what if you saw in the reflection of his eyes his mom's tits? And dude, we just
Dude,
died, man.
that was the joke that had everyone laughing for the whole thing.
Yeah, like,
The
now
whole
when you
damn
hear it,
thing.
It's like, all right, like,
Yeah, but
I mean, even yeah,
that was the
but-
starter. Like, all you needed was a good starter joke, and you get in the mood, and you just, you know,
Yeah.
it'd prime you, you know?
It was fun. Well, Matt kind of caught on. Yeah, I'm the same way right now. But
Like, what the?
Matt kind of caught on, and he was like, because every time we'd start a joke, Matt would be like, "Look," because we'd always say, "What would we say? Look."
Look, like, what if you...
Well, yeah, look. Like, what do we? That's like
Dude.
the first word to everything.
I know. Dude, it was so fucking funny, though, that day. Dude, this is
What is
really...
that?
I don't know. It's like, I got it for...
Oh, is it like a deodorant?
Yeah, but it's Old Spice. But look at it. Look, you open it up.
Oh,
it's like a ball.
Oh, is it
yeah,
like
it's a
roll?
strange structure. I was looking at it.
Yeah, I don't know how it works though. I think you.
I think it
gotta-
just rolls around.
Yeah, it
No,
rolls around.
That's it.
But it's plastic. Something
Let me
inside
see.
of it is like you could try it if you want. It smells average.
No, it's supposed to be like that because I think it rolls around and I'll put some on
Put
anyway.
some- Just try it on. Dylan's testing out the deodorant.
Oh, it's like all wet. Ugh,
Yeah,
like
dude, it's
dripping.
wet. It's dripping.
It's like there's a lot going on there.
I think because I tipped it upside down.
No, that really like lays a lot on there.
I know. You're good for 2 days.
It didn't matter where we were. We would always try and find a way to make our
Make
jokes
jokes.
happen.
Dude.
But you know what? It gave us some of the funniest moments.
Funniest
of our
times
lives.
I'll ever remember, man. I'll ever remember. Dude, yeah, so that's a State Theater incident. We were given a shot by very nice people. We reaped the benefits. We played the show. We got all the girls.
Got a pretty good. There was a lot of people there. There was like 200 people.
Got
200,
I think more than that, right?
Maybe like 300. I would say 300, 350.
So we reaped the benefits, played the show, got the exposure, got the girls and all that, and then we immediately go right down, and start making fun of the people.
Yeah, the people set up the whole thing.
You know, dude, they were a big band too. Like they had big meaning, like a lot of members.
Yeah.
Like
I think they're. I don't know if they're still going. I have no idea.
They had like a cello player, and I think one of the jokes.
They were good people, though.
They were really
like
nice
they were
people.
nice. They weren't like a arrogant band, you know.
I think
so.
one of the jokes you made, or like one of us made, was like, "What if the cello player took the bow and like started
shoved up
fucking the
her
singers? Started fucking the singers like that."
Look, he's like in a fetal position. Nah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Let's see what we could find here.
Yeah, we could looking up some. What are we looking
I
up
don't know,
here?
just anything. We can go on 4chan, go on anything.
Let's talk about Bitcoin now.
Bitcoin.
Flintface is still active,
Oh, he said. Nice. Yeah, that's cool.
Yahoo News is a disappointment to America.
So
Nice.
let's talk about politics. Not.
I try not to
Nah,
unless it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah,
But
no,
sometimes
I'm the
it's
same
absolutely
way.
You
necessary.
turn on CNN back there.
See, yeah, right. This just in.
Dude, Yahoo News fucking blows. 41. Let's go.
Oh, already out to Loudwire.
Already.
Last resort.
Last resort. This is my last resort. That is something I can show you. Okay.
Wake me up in time.
The Crimson Chin. You remember that joke with Tanner Bar?
Oh yeah.
The Crimson Chin.
Then there was Mr. Incredible.
Oh yeah, Thomas.
Yeah.
Dude, he did look like Mr. Incredible though.
Yeah, you were laughing
Bruce
at
Dickinson. Oh, he's the
Wait,
he's the singer
we're
for
on
Iron
that.
Maiden.
Wait, was that say Puddle of Mud and now
Puddle
it
of
says
Cum.
21D?
Remember that?
Dude, remember
we were gonna
almost
open up for them.
him? Yeah.
What happened with that?
I don't know, man. I honestly, yeah, I think it was somewhere there. I remember I almost had us open up for Aaron Lewis.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
I think the only well, obviously, dude, we were young. We were like 16 years old. And plus, I remember, like, for those type of shows, they were like, can you sell, like, 100 tickets? You know what I mean?
Oh, I
and
do remember that.
We couldn't, you know?
I do
it's
remember
like,
that,
and
yeah.
obviously, like, they were, like, $20-25 a piece, you know what I mean? And we would always have, obviously, we didn't really have much of a following back then, so it's like, we would always have to, like, pay
Yeah.
whatever we didn't
We had
sell.
to eat. We had to eat it.
Yeah,
you know?
pretty much.
Man, that's the thing. That sucks. I remember. You know.
Like, we could have, like, imagine, like, actually opening for, like, artists like that at the age of, like, 16, 17 years old.
Crazy,
like,
man.
You know, I mean, obviously, for as young as even me and Matt were, you know, like, 19, 20 years old, opening up for, like, Bowling for Soup and who else? Like,
Alien Ant Farm.
Alien Ant
Sponge.
Farm, yeah. Well, we didn't. We were supposed to, but, dude, it was weeks before, and then COVID hit, and then it got canceled,
Oh,
which
for
sucks.
Sponge?
Oh no, not for Sponge, for Alien Ant Farm,
oh,
which
okay.
sucks. I really wanted to meet them.
Did you get to meet
seemed
Sponge?
Yeah,
Yep.
Did you? Were
yeah,
they cool?
we did. They were cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were honestly just seemed like an old school,
They
like,
seemed pretty tired. They were on tour,
Yeah.
I think, for a long time before we met them.
yeah, they looked like they were pretty burnt out.
Towards the end of their tour, but they were all really chill.
Yeah, they were
the
cool
original
guys.
lineup.
I'm pretty sure. I don't really know
At
the
least the
original,
singer
but the
was.
singer definitely was. Yeah.
They remind me a lot of. They're basically like a carbon copy of what do you call it? Social Distortion.
Uh huh.
You ever heard of them?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw them live in Sayer. I think it was like some weird like town like Sayersville, New Jersey, when I was like 17.
Were they good?
Yeah, they're really good, man. If you listen to them, you'll be like, wow, it's
Yeah.
Sponge, you know. Like I think Social Distortion was around far before Sponge, but
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. It's just it's like rock and roll, you know, like pure rock.
Straight, yeah.
Pure rock
From the
and
roots.
roll. Yeah, actually, I think I have their CD over here. Yeah, right here.
Oh, nice. That was a pretty cool album cover. Who was that? Like candy corn
How many guys are
or
in
the
the
face?
band? What does that say? Just 5. 5.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Sponge.
Just have a video of Drake Bell testifying.
Oh yeah, did you see that, dude?
No.
Yeah.
You guys open up for Drake Bell too.
we did. We
Dude,
did.
What did he? What
He,
what was it about? What happened?
I guess he was like caught. Well, yeah, because I don't know. There's always like all kinds of sides to this. There's always two sides of the story, but apparently, like he was caught, and he even pleaded guilty. I guess so. So I guess it is true, but he was caught. I think it was like kind of like I forget what it was called, what the term was, the legal term, but it was like he was basically he was talking sexually to like an underage, to a minor, pretty much.
Okay.
And
That's
pretty much
that's what it was. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Like I don't know. I heard he was like dating her, and then I heard he was like, making sexual claims to her and stuff.
and he's like what, like 38 now?
Yeah, like
Something
mid
like that?
30s,
Yeah,
early
that's creepy.
30s.
Man.
You know, and I always wonder. It's like, man, like you're a celebrity. You're making money. Like you're known by a lot. You've made this our childhoods, I would say, with Drake and Josh. I mean, that
Yeah.
show was just gold. But like, I don't know. I always just think, I'm like, man, you got like so much in your hands, and now you're just throwing it away by doing something. So then again, I always envision like a celebrity's life where it's like when you're looked up to by millions and millions of people in the world, like your every move you make in your life is pretty much being watched by
under
everything.
under a microscope.
Right.
It's
so like
it's like
paparazzi or whatever,
Yeah, you've been blessed with being able to be successful and whatnot. Like if that was me, I'd be like walking on eggshells around everything. Like,
No,
okay,
yeah, for sure.
There's a 16-year-old girl over there. I'm just gonna turn around and run because I don't want anybody to like. I don't want her to make up like stories. I don't want somebody to like misconstrue, if that's even a word, what happened.
No, it is. Yeah.
So if I see a puppy, I'm gonna make sure I take a video of me like petting it, giving it like hugs and kisses. Because if I don't, they're gonna like try to frame it as like I'm a puppy abuser. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
no,
that's how fucked up people are. But yeah, I'd walk on eggshells around everything. That's why, dude, you get like guys like Jim Carrey, like they just don't come out of their house. Like they're just they've seen the bad. They've seen like the bad in the industry.
Yeah, they see all sides of really like the industry and the world, so
yeah. Did you see Joe Rogan had Jacob Dylan on? Do you know who Jacob Dylan is?
Nope.
So Jacob Dylan is Bob Dylan's son.
Oh, really?
And he was the front man of the Wallflowers.
Oh,
You hear them?
Okay, yeah.
From the 90s. He just had him on. That's a pretty cool
Dude,
one.
I gotta check that out. Does he sound like Bob Dylan when
He
talks
he
now?
looks like Bob Dylan, but it's hard to, when he sings, like back in the 90s when they were making records, you can hear Bob Dylan in him, but he's not like just making money just off his father's like legacy. Like he's a good musician.
Yeah.
But if you guys don't know the Wallflowers, check them out. They're really good.
Yeah.
They're popular in the mid 90s. But he just had him on, so it's pretty interesting.
Reset quick.
Yes.
That's going. Yeah, I thought that was gonna be with Tim Dillon. I thought it was like his son at first, but then he went into Bob Dylan.
No, Tim Dillon doesn't have a song. He's gay.
Really?
Yeah,
I
Tim
didn't
Dillon's
know that.
gay. Dude, you would never expect him being that.
No.
Like he's like this fat guy who smokes cigarettes and he's like, I hate Trump, like you'd never think like he was gay. Dude, he's my favorite comedian, man. You ever hear of Tim Dillon?
No.
Just type his name up anywhere, you'll find him. He's like the most provocative. He's like a fat guy in his 30s. He's good friends with Joe Rogan. Very funny. He did a Meghan McCain, I think it's John McCain's daughter. He did a parody of her on his show, and he dresses in this dress and shit, and he's like has a wig on, and he's smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Here,
Wait, didn't John McCain pass? This is totally off topic. Didn't he pass away, or
did he?
I remember some serious came up though. I remember reading like he had something with it, like a brain. He had like brain cancer, or he had some sort of cancer or something serious.
Honestly, forget.
Here, wait, look it up real quick. I mean, I know this is really random, but
Matt, look it up.
Yeah.
Matt is the producer, by the way. Okay, so here's the video. So it's Tim Dillon, making fun of Meghan McCain. Ready?
Baby with him, and we're going to. It will be raised in captivity. It will be raised privately to be the greatest politician that has ever lived. My name is Meghan McCain, and I'm on a news show called View. And Donald Trump, that fucking riverboat casino captain, is talking shit about my father again.
It's
My father was tortured
The
for
View.
100 years for this fucking country, and he came back and he started 7 wars because he's a gentleman. Fuck you, Trump. I'm gonna wear my father's skin mask, and I'm gonna primary Trump from the right. Come on The View, bitch. If you're that tough, come on The View. You want Alessandria Ocasio-Cortez? You want this shit? You're gonna fuck these tits, Trump? You're gonna fuck these tits? No, you don't. You wanna suck cock, but I won't fuck you because the only person I'll fuck is Daddy. I'll fuck his boobs. I'll fuck Daddy's boobs.
Dude, he's a mess.
Dude, he's a brilliant guy, dude.
His last name though is Dillon.
Owen, yeah.
Bob Dylan is spelled like your name, Dylan.
Yeah.
D-Y.
Tim Dillon.
Oh, like Dylon.
Yeah.
More like DUI.
If it's spelled the Dilon, it's wrong.
Dillon.
It's Dylan. It's the only way.
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh yeah, and John McCain passed away 2018 of brain
Yeah,
cancer.
that's right. Yeah.
Did he really?
So, yeah, I was,
Dude,
I
like,
was
I
right.
don't remember
Born in
that.
1936. So
I think
lived a pretty long life.
I'm like focusing so much on like what's ahead. I'm just literally just forgetting shit.
Yeah,
You know,
I didn't remember that either.
Like when before we started, we were talking about this girl who's our age, and we were like, yeah, called her Zelda, and I'm like, yeah, remember she got mad that we called her Zelda, and you're like, no, she didn't. She's like, how do you know my name is
Yeah,
Zelda?
she was actually stoked about it.
And I'm like, dude, like I could have swore she got mad. Like that's
maybe like kind of started like, how did you know? Like that kind of mad.
I don't know, just
Maybe it was like
that's
that.
weird how the memory works. Like something could happen, and
It's twisted.
a couple years later, it's just like you're like, yeah, I think that happened, and then somebody corrects you, and you're like, oh yeah, that did happen. It's weird how.
Could be like parallel thoughts with a different universe, you know.
But then again, we were, back then that was probably 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, it's history at this point.
Yeah, it's long gone. Dude, I can't believe how fast like the years are going. Like
Yeah. No, dude, time definitely.
me and Matt
flies,
graduated high school
especially.
4 years ago already. Seems longer, but at the same time it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
I would have graduated 5 actually, but 4 years, man, we've been out of school. Even
Yeah.
freshman year, it just feels like a different world. You know what I mean?
I feel like each grade in high school, it feels like a different new chapter. Maybe that's just me, but I don't look at high school being like, oh yeah, all 4 years were the same. Like no, like I feel like each year that I've
Yeah,
had in high
I
school was
agree
like
with that.
such a different time that I've like a different chapter each year for different things happening and experience wise.
That's exactly how I think. Like I'll
so-
think back and I'll be like, oh yeah, freshman year was. I think it's awkward for every student.
I think that was my worst year, to be honest. I think that was my least favorite year in high school. I would say my favorite, it had to have either been junior or senior. I don't know. I had
My-
such amazing times those
My
years.
least favorite is probably senior year.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved my
It was
senior
okay,
year.
but my favorite years are like the early years.
Yeah,
6, 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah, I was just, high school wise. I mean, middle school, I loved middle school.
Middle
to be
school is
honest.
fun for everybody.
It is, yeah. You're in like a really, it's like you're in an interesting time of your life. Same with, I guess, high school, but middle school, you're like, you're becoming a really young teenager.
And you don't have, and it's like it's so like stress free because you're not obligated to have a job. You're not
Yeah.
obligated to pay bills.
You're like in the middle. It's like you're not young to the point where you're like a baby,
Yeah.
obviously, and then you're not old
You're like
to
12,
the point
13.
where you're
you know?
like working a job and you got bills to pay, so.
It's a fun time. I had fun, despite.
Middle school definitely reminds me of the times when we used to always like wrestling, like on the trampoline, and you
Yeah.
and Jillian, and
I think that was actually
swimming, like fumble rumble in the pool. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At Nanny and
Yeah, I think
Pappy's,
I was in
and
middle school then. I was in like late.
we were
middle
all
school, 7th, 8th.
I was definitely in like early. Jillian was I was in like
Jillian
mid
was like
middle
a
school.
boy, like a little
Yeah.
boy.
Jillian was little.
I remember though, for me, freshman year was awkward, but I didn't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
Because once you get, after the first couple weeks, you get used to
You
everything.
can break it in.
But you're around all these older kids, all these new teachers. You're in this new building.
Yeah,
It's
it's like a
harder.
whole new life.
It's
yeah.
harder, you know. So, 10th and 11th probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I look back on 10th grade. I met this kid named Justin Arnold, and
Justin.
he was like this overweight kid with like Batman hats and shit and like glasses. But he was the funniest. How about it, man? He's the funniest fucking kid.
Yeah.
And he was in a class with like freshmen and sophomores, and he was a senior. He was the only senior because I don't know why he was in there with everybody, but yeah, he was really, really. I don't know. I just look back at that time, and you know, it's just that's gonna come right through.
Oh.
Yes.
It's like a tech
Because it
deck.
just goes up and then.
Like pink. No.
That's one of those big tech decks.
Yeah, I
remember
can't even really use that.
When I was a kid, this came with a Tony Hawk figure, like literally a figurine like this
Oh, really?
big. Yeah,
Looks like it was like for something like
yeah,
that.
because it's not like the normal tech deck, but
Dude, tech decks are fun, man.
fun as hell, addicting too.
Yeah, like I remember I got mine taken away.
Yeah, Mr.
And-
Pysher, let me
yeah.
see that. Look, Mr. Pysher.
like slaps on it.
Look, he puts it down on he puts
The
his
grit
cock down
tape.
on the desk.
He's like, ah!
Yeah, look.
He's like, let's see how good you are. And he's like, grind it on there right now. To a feeble, was it like,
Look, like you have the tech deck but on the desk, but he doesn't see it.
do
and
an
he-
ollie grind.
And he goes like this. He pulls his pants down. He goes to like smack his cock on the desk, and he smacks it on the grip tape.
He's like,
He's
ah!
Mr. Bow. And then like he tries dragging it off, and it just like comes off with it.
Oh my god.
No, he starts doing tricks with it. Like he's like
whip
kickflip.
it.
Yeah, he's like whipping it, and it's like going like that.
Oh my god.
Oh my! I could already feel this is like segueing. And
Dude,
like,
I
other
know, like
jokes.
in our like whole realm.
Whole realm, dude. Yo, man, try to find that video of us at the State Theater.
Yeah.
See how well the.
Let me reset it.
They're still on YouTube. Well, you could definitely tell how nervous we were a little bit though, because I remember I always scroll through old stuff from time to time and look back and watch them and listen, and yeah.
Because you can just search "fit right in" and it'll come up.
Have you seen the video of us at that place we played in New Jersey? That video.
Which one?
That like, hold on.
Oh yeah, the Volt.
I messed up here.
See him look back. Yeah, I totally forget that. Yeah, look at the equipment we're playing on, man. So like small, you know, like
I know.
hear that ride cymbal coming
Yeah,
through.
man, I was about to say that. Dude.
So that
You're good.
it's that wrist, that
Yeah.
memory, you know, that muscle memory. Actually, no, man. I think we sound pretty good
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. You
for,
know, like
for
I said,
such a new
for
experience. You know,
playing in front of a crowd like that, and
for such a
being
new
that young.
experience. Yeah, yeah, dude, you're right though. I don't remember seeing anybody
yeah,
because the lights are so bright.
even on stage,
I
you
think
could,
it's intentional too,
yeah,
like to kind of help
just
you.
how it is.
Just like just imagine you're alone in this theater and you're
In an
playing
empty theater.
the State Theater incident. Dude, I saw one time they had a ventriloquist there. I saw it on the marquee.
Yeah.
They had like a sex ventriloquist there.
Wait, what?
This was like four
What's
or five,
that?
like a ventriloquist is like they use the puppets and they talk.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah.
they can talk without moving their
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
Well,
Is
this
that what they call that?
yeah
them?
ventriloquist.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
But dude, this fucking girl was doing like a sex act with it. Dude, people went to see it. They bought
Look.
tickets. Yeah,
Like-
dude, literally. You literally just have sex with a puppet and you know you get paid. Dude.
Look.
Dude, man. We got to
What else we got on here?
I don't know. I see oh wait.
You're scrolling on mine.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
Why isn't it scrolling?
It was just
Gwen
zooming
Stefani?
out.
What? I see something on Gwen Stefani right here.
No doubt.
No clout. Look, dude,
No
I'm
spout.
telling you, Matt. Loudwire.
What's it on?
Dave Grohl. You're always gonna see Dave Grohl.
Why is he
Dave
on there?
Grohl recalls visiting Lemmy's grave or whatever.
Oh, he's from Motorhead, isn't he?
Lemmy, yeah, he
He's
sucks.
the singer. Dude, his voice was so like grungy, man.
Like something like that.
Was he the one who sang? Yeah, Ace of Spades. We did that song the one time, but he was Triple H's theme song, right?
Yeah, he
That's
was.
him, right?
He was.
Dude, didn't they get a new singer? Did they have a singer before Lemmy, or was he with like the
I
original
don't know.
singer?
I never got into them.
I didn't really either, but I was just I don't know if they kept going after he died.
And Alter Bridge did Edge's theme song. I don't know if
Dude,
you know what Alter Bridge is.
I love that
They're good.
song. Like on this day,
Yeah.
is that the one? On
Yeah.
this day.
My favorite. I mean, I don't know a lot of Alter Bridge songs, but I do like one. It's called "Ghost of Days Gone By."
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear that one?
No.
Listen to it, man. It's a good song.
No, yeah, like I dig the song, so
And I
I think
think-
I'd be into that band.
I think Mark Tremonti from Creed was in that band. The
Oh,
guitar
okay.
player from Creed. I
Yeah.
think. I could be wrong. So yeah, talented guys, man.
Dude, I'm not. I'll like turn on WWE from time to time, dude, and like all
It's an
the.
abomination these days.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not into the. Like, obviously, like, the wrestlers we know was, like, in the early 2010s when we were hardcore into it, even the early 2000s, like, but, dude, a lot of, like, the wrestlers we always watched are, like, coming back. Like, I know Edge came back, speaking of Edge, and,
He's
like,
a legend though.
yeah,
you know,
dude,
like,
John Cena's still going.
Yeah.
He's probably going to retire
he's
soon.
gonna be. Dude, he's
older.
arguably one of the biggest wrestlers of all
John
time.
Cena? Yeah, for sure.
Like he's up there with Hulk
Triple
Hogan.
H, I think's there. I know Undertaker retired, which sucks. Kane did too, but he retired a while ago. I think I just saw he got inducted in the Hall of Fame.
Kane did?
WWE, yeah.
Dude, he's badass with that mask when
Yeah,
he first
dude.
came out. Scary.
Dude, big guy.
Yeah.
And then, and I don't know if you knew, but I think it was a couple of years ago. Matt and Jeff Hardy came back.
Did they?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I do
they're in
remember
there.
that. I remember
WrestleMania.
I remember hearing about that.
Like that
they
was.
they were our favorite.
Yeah,
dude.
they were.
We literally just looked
It was.
up to
I think it
them.
was 2018. It was like your senior. Wait, no, 2017. Your senior. I was a junior. I remember
Okay.
in art class. I think I told you about it. 'Cause remember we
Yeah,
had the
yeah,
same
yeah,
art
yeah,
class. I
yeah.
said, I said Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy are like in the WWE again. I remember as kids, dude, we always wished for them to like come back,
Yeah.
and the day came.
Yeah,
But it just sucks we weren't obviously as into it as.
I always said though
as it
too,
came.
even when we were like young teenagers, I was like, dude, they're gonna come back. Like they were too
Eventually.
big to not.
Yeah,
ever.
dude, they were like the top. They were like the best duo, like tag team in the WWE.
Vince McMahon is, you know who Vince McMahon is.
Yeah, yeah,
He's.
of course.
Do you know he's a billionaire?
Like in real life.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
he's like, isn't he like the owner? Well, like,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like the owner of
Yeah,
WWE.
and
Yeah.
he started it. Like he's got so
Okay.
much fucking money from
Oh
that.
yeah.
But it's well deserved. Look how much.
WWE is still going strong. I
Look
mean,
how
people
much
love it. You
people
know.
he's entertained over the last 40 years. or
Oh yeah. How
30
long has it
years.
even been going?
I want to say WWE. Well,
Well, did he
the
like he
WWF.
started?
I think he did. I really think he did, because that whole family's like they got like a fucking empire. But John, I was hearing an interview one time with John Cena was saying, because John Cena's doing acting now.
Yeah.
He's doing commercials.
Yeah.
The deal with John Cena and Vince McMahon when Vince,
Oh, here it says CEO. What it says? Vince McMahon said 2009 to now.
he's a
so-
CEO.
Yeah, which is technically. Oh, okay, but yeah, he is the founder.
He's
He's
the founder.
so technically,
Yeah,
yeah.
because you could be the owner and the CEO. Elon
Yeah.
Musk is the CEO of all his companies. Yeah, so I figured, because even a CEO wouldn't be a billionaire. I mean, you'd have to have a
Pretty close.
mega company. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so John Cena, I heard he was talking and he's like, yeah, back in 2002 when Vince McMahon signed me, he's like, I'm gonna sign you. I'm gonna give you a chance. but everything you do outside of wrestling, I get a piece of that.
Really?
And John Cena was like, of course, whatever, sign me up. And so all these movies John Cena's doing, all these commercials he's doing, Vince McMahon's getting a piece of that, just for signing him. Like as a, I'm gonna sign you. This is what you're gonna give me. And then,
You know, it's like huge too, dude. Like The Rock, like he's like one of the biggest.
dude, I wish he
Celebrities
would
in the
run for
world.
president because I'd vote for The Rock. Dude,
Dude,
The
The
Rock
Rock's
and
just
Jocko
like-
Willink for president. I want them both to run. The ice cream truck.
Yeah,
Let's run out.
is there one?
Yeah, dude, there's one that goes by every day.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, I heard one out here at 1 a.m. the one time.
1 a.m.
No, I'm
Okay,
kidding.
that's what I was gonna say.
Let me reset it.
Who won?
Okay, so next time we know to use the other ones. You want to run out and get us some ice cream? No, I'm kidding. I want ice cream. Makes my stomach feel weird these days.
I've never really been an ice cream
Me neither.
person at all.
So we were talking about John Cena, and what was I saying? Yeah, so like Vince McMahon just gave him that shot, you know, and he made John Cena the biggest star. But
Yeah.
oh, The Rock we were talking about. Dude, he's such a badass. Like, have you seen his
He's-
Instagram?
Yeah, no, dude, and he's just such like a universal like person. Like,
Likeable guy.
well, yeah, like it's like I don't know anybody who like doesn't like The Rock. You know what I mean? Like I go on Instagram and he
Go on
has
his
a
Instagram.
huh?
Go on his Instagram.
Yeah, dude, and like he has so many followers. Like, hold on.
Dude, he has these. Well, obviously, aside from him being yoked, he's fucking jacked.
Dude, he has 252 million followers. That's
Wow.
pretty crazy.
And dude, just to think, he started off as like a amateur in the WWF. Nobody knew him, but
Well, like he does everything now. Like
movies,
commercials.
commercials.
Like commercials. I think he's like sponsored by like he has like his own
drink,
he has
his own
like
drink
he has his
now.
own like liquor. He has his own like
energy drink or something.
energy drink and like workout equipment, like a workout brand and stuff like that. So I forget what it's called, but
Dude, he has these cheat days, like 40,000 calorie cheat days, dude. And
Dude,
he
I
puts it on
know.
his Instagram, and it's.
I
dude,
see those. I'm
it's-
like,
try
I
to
wish
find one.
I wish I could eat that much and still be as fit as him. But he works out like crazy.
He makes like so many fucking people look.
That's
like,
what it is. That's the energy drink. It's like Zoe. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's at Turkey Hill.
Is it?
Yeah,
So I don't know if he
Zoa.
Zoa.
I think,
Yeah, I don't know if he created it or if he's just partnered with them or what. But I never
That's
had
cool,
it.
man.
But I'm trying to find it. But
yeah, right now.
42.
42, boy.
what minutes?
42
Strong suit minutes.
42 hours. What are we here for 42 hours? You know how long it takes to upload that to YouTube?
That's,
Dude, I always look at his shirts, man. Like, dude, so like from his waist about up to where his like rib cage starts, it's a regular body, but from there up, dude, like look at this picture. It's
Yeah.
so huge. Like he's just like, and that shirt looks like,
it really is
Doesn't
just
even
like a
fit
rock,
him.
like
And
a
I-
boulder.
yeah.
Dude, he looks like a goddamn.
Would you fight him?
If I was like, if I was like, on,
Okay, even drunk.
if I
Would
was like
you?
on meth or something and drunk, I would try. But he'd probably see me like with my stature,
He'd pick you up with one hand,
and
dude,
he'd just go like,
by your head.
dude, don't try to fight me because I'll kill you.
Dude, I can't find one. Oh, here's one. I'm pretty sure.
The cock? No.
The coconut banana pancakes. Wait,
Let's
hold
see
on.
it.
What was a video? Let me get like a picture.
Look, the cock block.
The con block. I'm trying to. Oh, here.
There's a kid on my bus that threw a Vince McMahon poster out the window.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
I forget why. I think he was a fan. That's why he had the poster. But he's like, I'm just gonna throw this out the window.
Oh, that dude. Nope. Never mind. I thought I knew who that was. Never mind. Dude. I remember kids throwing shit out the window. I remember Andrew. You know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Dude, it was me and these other girls and Andrew on the bus because we all lived in the same area. So we'd get dropped off right up there. And Andrew on the way home he'd steal calculators. You know, those real expensive ones from school. He'd throw them out the window. Whoa, what
Oh,
is
we got
that?
the picture.
Holy shit. How many pancakes are there? It's only 3, but they're like the size of a dinner
They're
plate.
huge, yeah.
Oh my god, dude! Look at that.
And he's
man.
like drenching them in like syrup and butter and.
see, like,
I wonder, like, if he eats that, if he's energized then from it. You
dude,
know? He
probably.
probably goes works out right after.
Dude, he
Yeah,
probably
he
burns it all
definitely
off in
does. He
that
does.
fucking day, dude.
When you work out that much, you can eat anything you want. It doesn't even. You know, that's the thing. Like, you really don't have to watch what you eat as long as you're active. I mean, as long as you're working out, you're active, you're burning calories, you're gonna be fine.
well, I think it's
Obviously, being on a diet helps, but it all comes down to people work out for all kinds of reasons, either to stay in shape and like maintain their weight, or to lose weight, or to like build muscle. You know, it all depends on what you workout plan you go on.
exercise is, yeah, like you said, the most important. But I think what else is important is like nutrition. You know, like,
Yeah.
you can't, like, if you eat pancakes like that and you eat, you know,
Well, every single see, he has it like it seems like it's a Sunday thing. Which
That's what I
is
do.
fine.
Every
Yeah,
Sunday-
it's like a cheat day.
every
or
Sunday I'll
something,
have
whatever.
like
It
kind of
won't kill
whatever I
you.
want.
Yeah, like it won't kill you.
But what was I gonna say?
Dude,
Yeah,
I just see on my phone says Tony Jordan tweeted for the first time in a while. Notification come up.
yeah, Tony
Wait.
C.
Joseph,
Yeah, didn't he say something about it? Like,
Joseph was like, "Oh, I always just want to kill myself whenever I see his name pop up."
because he posts like political stuff, I guess, or
Political
something.
memes a day.
Dude, Tony's funny though, man. On
Nah, he
Facebook.
is. I don't really, I don't look at things like that
Yeah, he
on
just has
social
fun
media.
with it,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't look at it and be like, I mean, sometimes like I'll have an opinion. I was like, sometimes I'll have an opinion on certain political things. Like everybody, I'm sure has an opinion, but I'm not very vocal with when it comes to being political. But like,
It's good.
I guess here and there, I will if I feel that strongly about something. But I'm not one to go out of my way and argue with somebody on social media
yeah, that's foolish.
about an issue. You know, like
You're right.
whatever.
That's childish. Yeah, like for me, like, you know, everybody has their opinions and political stuff. I've especially the older I get, the more open-minded I get. So that's why you'll see, you know, some people, the older they get, the more liberal they kind of get.
Mm.
I got some ideas that somebody would be like, "Oh, are you fucking liberal?" Like, no, like I don't like to categorize myself in one spot. Like, it's not. I don't know. I don't like that, but yeah, man, it's foolish and it's very childish to like see a meme or something like
Yeah,
a political,
especially when it's a meme.
or like see
Yeah,
a post
no.
and be like
It's
post
nothing-
making fun of Trump. It's like you're gonna get so fucking pissed off, and it's just like, dude, it doesn't make a difference. Trump is you know, at the time was the president, or
Now he's not.
now
Get
he's
over
not.
It, you know,
It
I
doesn't.
don't
It doesn't phase him. You can clearly see.
know. Oh, Trump.
Yeah, like you
yeah,
can clearly
I mean,
see
whatever.
the whole world making fun of him, dude. It did not phase the motherfucker.
It didn't.
It did not phase him, dude.
It's gonna be with any president. You know. I don't know.
well,
it's like
Trump's a megalomaniac, so he's just, dude. He's like a psycho. Like nothing fucking phases him. Like
mhm.
that lady.
Well, I
she-
mean, dude, when you're a freaking multi-millionaire, if not billionaire,
He's a
like,
billionaire.
should anything, like, is anything really gonna bother him? That's, I don't know.
Dude, like he posted a picture on Twitter, I think, when he was still president, and it was like a, you can't make this shit up. Like him or not, he's funny as fuck sometimes. Like,
Yeah,
the
I
shit
mean, he says the most like obscure
he's a comedian.
things.
As far as I'm concerned, he's a comedian.
Dude, the man was on WWE before. Speaking of that,
Yeah,
he
dude.
was on
He's a
there.
celebrity. So, he had like this Photoshop picture of like Greenland or Iceland or something.
Yeah.
I think it was Greenland, and somebody had photoshopped a big Trump tower on like this like nice land, and he posts that on Twitter, and he's like, "I promise I will not do this." Dude, he was like, it was like you
Yeah,
can't
he
make
does
this
say
shit
some
up,
funny
dude.
stuff, but it's
He's a comedian, man. Like
yeah.
him or not, he
whatever. I
He's so
it is
out
what it
there
is.
with the stuff he says. It's
Are you
funny.
vaccinated?
No, I am not. Are you?
No, but you should get it.
Let me
Why?
reset it.
No,
Okay.
I was wondering.
All right,
It's going.
good. Sorry, we had to cut again. No, I am not vaccinated. Are you vaccinated?
No, and I don't plan on it.
No vax club.
Matt's
We're
not-
all
Matt's not
anti-vaxxers
vaccinated.
here.
Matt.
No, I'm
I
not
said
kidding.
Matt's not vaccinated.
Matt
No,
is.
I
Oh
am.
wait, yeah,
is
you
for
are.
work.
That's right. Forgot.
Right, for work.
No, I need it for school actually.
Oh, for school.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they gave it to me at work.
Just kidding. We're not. Well, at least I'm not anti-vax.
Look, ooh, I'm so scared. Did Matt tell you that story?
No.
Yeah, alright, so there's this guy I work with. His name's Peter. He's 59 years old.
Okay.
Peter Bloom. He would like this story out in the world too, you know, because he thinks it's funny.
Okay. PB.
But yeah, this is a man that's 59 years old, and I'm working with him. He gets tired, like, he's from Long Island, he has a New York accent and everything, and he was closing with me 2 nights in a row. He hates closing. And we were having a good time, like, he was chilled out. He was getting some work done, you know, he doesn't work really much. But it was 8:05, we closed the deli down.
You thirsty?
Hmm?
You thirsty?
Nah, I'm good.
We took the slicer parts into, like, the sink area, so they were closed down, the slicers. This Karen Instacart shopper, she comes up and she's like reading off what she needs. She's like, half a pound of this and that. Peter's out there, he's like, oh, sorry, man, we're closed. And I come out, I'm like, yeah, we're closed at 8 o'clock. And she was starting to say, like, can I see your manager?
Oh God.
Yeah,
Karen.
like
I was
those
like,
type
wait.
of
I
customers.
was like, wait. I brought her over to, like, the grab and go area because that's where you could get it. And we figured it out. We got what she needed. And she was starting to settle down. And I was telling her, yeah, sorry, 8 o'clock we close. And she's like, that doesn't help me. I was like, all right. And she just started walking away. And then that guy's just standing there waiting, dude.
Who, Peter?
He knows in his head
Yeah,
everything
like-
that's going to happen. already.
dude.
Well,
He's
listen
like-
to this.
He's like, ma'am, just to remind you, we are closed at 8 o'clock. And she's like, she said to him as well, that doesn't help me. And then he looks at her in the eyes, like pauses for a little bit. I was like, I'm not here to help you. Like, that just to her eyes, dude. And she flipped out. She was like, whoa. She's like, that's it, I'm going to the front, dude. This 59-year-old man is like, oh, I'm so scared. And he's going to the front. He's going like that with his hands.
Dude,
I'm so scared.
Dude, my man Peter, I must meet him immediately and have him on.
I don't know. It's like,
Could you arrange that?
He would do it. He would do it.
Matt, arrange that for me, please.
is he like a tall guy?
Yeah.
Nice guy?
He's a nice guy, but he is a little out there, you know. He was a deadhead back in the day. He told me he was inside Jerry Garcia's guitar at one of the shows.
Inside
He
it.
was on ass, like he was inside
Oh, wow.
inside
So he's
the guitar.
he's kind of fried.
Yeah, but he has a good time, you know. He's from Long Island. He's lived in the city and everything, New York City. He's lived in like New Zealand for a while.
Ooh, I'm so scared.
But
Dude,
yeah,
I know. I just picture
Dude, I
that.
was laughing so hard, but at the same time, I went up to him like, "Dude, just go back and do the dishes."
So you
Forget
witnessed
about it."
this.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, what were you doing? Like, were you like this,
Yeah,
like
and
laughing?
then I was like, "Oh shit, I gotta do something though." So I just went up to him, like, bring him to the back. I'm like, "Peter, just go back and do the dishes. Forget
The
about
dishes.
because it's not worth it with this lady. She's gonna get you fired."
Dude.
And he got
Well, I
7
mean,
days
to be-
suspension for it.
To be fair, like, I mean, the department's closed. You know what I mean? Like, get there before 8 o'clock, and there's no issue. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know why it's so hard for people. To, there's just, you know, like that doesn't help me. Well, you put that on yourself. You know, like why you if you knew, even if you didn't know, and they tell you, be like, oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, like me.
Like that's it. That's how easy. You know, that's the thing. People in this world make things so complicated when it could be as easy as in a situation that Matt just explained for a customer to be like, "Oh, okay, I'll come back tomorrow. My bad. You're
First
closed." That's
Dude,
it.
All this anger came out with his ham she needed, you know.
over fucking
A pound of
pork.
ham.
Over pork.
Over lunch meters. I don't know. You know what I
Since
mean?
we're
Like,
all human beings. Like she was probably in her 50s or 40s maybe.
Those are when they're at their worst.
And two, which Peter, you know, he was being like kind of a kid too, about like a child.
Well,
But
it started with the lady acting
yeah,
childish,
yeah,
so
yeah,
but yeah, you're right though, like people just love looking for shit to pick on you for. You know what I mean?
oh yeah. for
well,
sure.
that's why.
Customers,
Like,
Yeah,
it's so much more civil.
it doesn't matter. It's like that's just, you know, and that's the thing with like the world today is like it's all about drama, and that's everything, and that's why I brought the thing up about like with celebrities. Like the reason why they watch celebrities 24/7 is because they always need stories or something, even if it's something as little as like for example, like it could be like a celebrity who's married, right? And like they're talking to they get like a few pictures or like a video, some footage of them talking to a girl, like a fan or something, and being like and making accusations like or like false allegations and being like have it like are they having an affair question mark
Is
or
Usher
something.
cheating?
Yeah, or it's like, and that's the thing, they make money off of it, but it's sick because these people in this world like not well for one mentally feed off of that, and it makes them proud for whatever reason, but they also make money off of that too. So it's like I don't know, I just feel like the world is always nobody's out there for each other. It's like everyone's against each other
Yeah, there's no
for
unity.
a quick buck.
There's little to no unity in this country anymore.
And personally, that's why, if our band ever were to like make it, I would definitely be the type of celebrity, I guess, if you want to even call me that, because I wouldn't look at myself as that if the band blew up, and I would just be like, at interviews or something, I'd definitely be a little bit more vocal about how the world just isn't like the type of world that it should be, as far as people at the end of the day looking out for each other and then helping each other,
Yeah.
So
No, you're right. What I was gonna say was like people like with nothing better, like that lady at White or at Wegmans rather. Like she's probably a stay-at-home mom. She's probably been locked up in the house all day. She's angry about something. She's stressed out, and she's gonna go to a grocery store and pick on the employees just because she can. It's like,
well, even so, like, I mean, she either that or maybe she had a long day at work and just went out quick to grab some groceries. But it's like, it's like people sometimes people in the world think, not everybody, but most usually, like, I don't know, like what percent or whatever, but people don't look at things from like a whole 360-degree range. It's like for people, it's just one way,
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, it's like they never. I tell Matt this all the time with like certain people, like will, maybe come across to like with at shows or something. There's always just people with me that like will only think in one way when like life. There's so much more to life when it comes to situations and scenarios where you can look at it from the right, the left, the back, the front, whatever, like there's so many, like when you're in a predicament, you gotta look at it. It's like with buying a house or buying a car or like getting married or whatever, like a relationship, any kind of relationship, and being like, all right, so this responsibility I'm about to take on, let me look at it from all the perspectives I can on how it could and could not go wrong, so
yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's it's important, like for that lady, going back to that lady again, like if she like what you were just saying about they got one vision, or somebody only knows what they want, and if they don't get that, it doesn't matter what happens to the people around or the situation. Like if that lady was any sort of a civilized human being, even if she was mad that you guys were closed and she couldn't get her, turkey or whatever, like as a civilized human being, like you have to be like, okay, maybe this does make me mad, but there's employees here who are tired and want to go home. The store closes at 8 o'clock, or at least that section closes. Like you have to look at it from everything. Like, oh, these employees, they didn't do anything to me, so
right.
Are they gonna want to hear me yell at them or be rude to them? Just gotta look at it, everything, like that. But yeah, people are weird, man. This world is weird. But
yeah, and things like that just happen so quick. Next thing you know, your viral YouTube video. Like, I'll be filming it.
Yeah, Karen. So switching subjects here. You ever hear of Jim Jones?
No.
Jim Jones.
You ever hear of Jim Jones still?
Sounds kind of familiar.
Never heard of Jim
Jones.
Like, what is that? It's not a king-making thread. Oh, it's a thread. Traditional games.
Yeah, here on Reddit. No, here on 4chan.
Reddit. This happens every Saturday. The only thing that changes are the pictures on the board and cards. It's gotten to the point where I can accurately predict who will win the moment the table decides to not king make. Bro, we're just trying to keep the game going, so I don't get
Dude, it's
this.
like another language almost, right?
It's so weird. I think you literally have to be an expert at this to know, like, what, you know. And it's like it got like an aura to it. Like every episode we're drawn back to 4chan.
Yeah.
It's like worse than Zerg.
Maybe eventually we will understand.
Is that how you
Zerg.
how you spell
I
it?
think you gotta do Zerg.net.
Zerg.net.
Cause yeah, that's like the StarCraft.
This
Yeah, there it is, Zergnet. Yeah.
the Rock.
There he is.
The bizarre reason the Rock can't leave his home. We finally get a closer look at The Witcher Season 2. Sylvester Stallone. Home Stallone. Did you ever see that meme?
No.
It's like Kevin McAllister or whatever his name is face with like Sylvester Stallone's face like put into it. It's funny.
Photoshopped in.
How The Exorcist 3 proves jump scares aren't cheap tricks. Oh yeah, I have that movie right there. I was just watching it a couple weeks ago on my birthday. Sucks. What's this guy? These mods make a return to Skyrim. Dude, Skyrim.
Yeah, man.
I was
People
just-
still play Skyrim.
It's like Minecraft. Like somehow it's just,
Yeah,
it's like, it stands the test of time.
it does. Well, yeah, because people add mods to it too, which makes it a whole new game. That's like,
That's cool.
oh, Dylan's back.
Now I have to pee.
Sorry, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
then we'll go.
Let's do
You wanna
Skyrim.
go, Evan?
Yeah, I'll go. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll sit here.
Sit there for
Okay,
the moment.
you can-
Yes.
Nice
I
and
get
warm.
the king's chair.
So here, Dylan, I'll walk you through 4chan
Okay.
while we.
Yeah.
This is.
It's. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's Loudwire. Dylan's in the captain's chair now.
Yep. I'm here. I'm the host now. This is my shit now.
Yeah, here,
my
you
shit.
can scroll through here. This is the home page of 4chan.
Huh.
And basically,
So, like-
you go up to the top.
Oh, okay.
Which, yeah, those are
So these are
some
the topics.
But you go up to the top, it has a whole list and like subcategories.
All these.
Yeah, boards. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's just so much.
Hardcore.
Yeah, and that's
What is
the whole
this?
not safe for work section. And it looks like mostly this site has to do with anime, hentai, and all that kind of stuff.
Hentai.
Like Evan and I, we try to go through this and understand what's happening, and we can never truly know.
What's adult requests? So what is it? Is this like? That's Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. So what am I looking at right now at this point? I'm seeing steps. Like
So
what is
yeah,
this?
this is stuff people post.
Like these?
Which yeah, it looks like this is pinned to the top. This must be like how you go about posting.
So what do I click on this?
No, you just it's basically a whole board. You just go down. I mean, unless you want.
Do you talk to people or not really?
I think you could comment on stuff.
Oh, but you can't like talk.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah. See, here's the reply section.
I want to see what people are saying with stuff like this.
Well, I don't think anyone replied to that
Oh.
one yet. Like, go back and you see like these boxes show up.
Oh, that's the
When-
people.
Yeah, when there's.
Thanks, mate.
replies.
Found her by her name. Seems to have done incredibly hot.
Oh my God. So yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory. This forum.
Like,
Yeah, she does the good stuff.
What'd you find?
Adult requests.
Yeah, let me sit there. Let's see.
the hell is that?
The adult
It looks like
request.
freaking that guy. It looks like what's his name? Is it Chung from Pawn Stars?
Chumley.
Chung Lee. Yeah.
Chumley.
I was walking Dylan through 4chan and how it's set up.
Let's talk about Rumble in the Bronx.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's talk
remember-
about Rumble in the Bronx.
Dude, remember that
Dude,
time?
what the?
Dude, I know. I
Dude,
was
it's such a toxic.
I was scrolling through and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. Let me like get out of here before I get like doxxed. Zerg. Oh, going back to Skyrim. I was just thinking the other day.
What, the game?
Yeah, dude, that's 10 years old now.
Yeah,
2011. I remember that was the biggest fucking game of that year.
Dude, it was.
It won. It literally won the award, didn't it? It was like 2011's best.
I don't know about the awards or whatever.
Because I remember seeing it on the thing. It was like 2011 something, best
Mhm.
of 2011.
It deserves it though, and it was highly anticipated. You know.
Matt, like
The
you,
hype lived up to it.
you're like a computer guy, I guess. How long with a team of like really experienced nerds making that stuff, and I mean nerds in a good way. You're smart. Just kidding. No. Like making that map
Dude, I don't know.
with that much code and
What,
like,
for Skyrim? Oh.
At least,
conversations and
I mean, I'm looking in my head right now. 3, 4, 5 years
wow.
at least.
Of what? Like making the game?
Yeah, of just creation.
Well, yeah, that's why
hammering through
games take a few years to...
How about
Yeah.
GTA 5?
even more.
More
Dude.
than 5.
Dude, GTA... I was just talking about this. GTA 6 isn't planned to come out, I guess, till 2025.
What?
Wow.
And GTA 5 came out in like 2013. So like it'll be a 12-year span
Dude.
that GTA 6 came
How
out.
about like a game like Red Dead? Same thing? Like the
Same
new
deal,
one?
and these are people hammering out every day, like the smallest details,
Yep.
animations, dialogue, like every aspect.
It takes a lot to make a game.
A lot of people, and when it comes to the time where they put
Yawning.
a due date on it, and it's about to come out, dude, people stay up for days working on this stuff, like the crunch time.
So let me ask you this: like, say if GTA 5 came out in 2013, say it took 5 years to work on that, right? Let's just say maybe not. So 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Say it started in 2008. How by the time they release it, like the graphics that they started with in 08 are not going to be the same as they are in 2013. How do they like modernize that over time if it's all set? You know what I mean?
Well, I guess because it started at that time, you know, like it's hard to explain.
You know what I mean though?
Yeah, I
Like
know
if
what you mean.
if they start the game in 2008 and they
Yeah.
have the technology and the graphics for that, but 2009, 10, 11, 12 graphics get better. Now they have to go back and like tweak stuff because the graphics are.
But like even like those games that came out that were getting better in that time were also worked on like back then,
Mm-hmm.
through that time, and maybe they're not as big, expansive as GTA, but
Or maybe the graphics were better in 08 than we thought they could be. You know what I
Yeah, I
mean?
mean,
For them to
people-
start with that.
people were starting then to create beautiful games like that.
Even GTA fucking 5, like for coming out 8 years ago, like it's fucking detailed as hell, man.
Yeah,
It really is.
Yeah, GTA was always like a pretty
even the ones
like,
before that,
graphically amazing looking game.
But Skyrim though, man, that game hit hard. Like the music and the quests and the weapons, the
and
violence.
the freedom even in
The
it.
freedom, dude! You could climb up a fucking mountain this steep and like make it somehow.
And just random things would happen, like a fucking Yeti comes out of the woods.
Yeah, dude! Like so
your
much
balls
detail.
off.
Did you ever get into playing Skyrim?
I
or-
played the Elder Scrolls
Oh,
online, yeah, but I don't know if that's really anything. I know it's like branched off of Skyrim, kinda.
Yeah, it's similar. Those games are really cool. There isn't as much freedom in those, I don't feel like. It's more like dungeon crawler
Yeah,
kind of games, but Skyrim was really open world. You
Dude,
know,
it
like,
was a
no
big.
multiplayer. Like he plays, that's like a multiplayer one.
Yeah,
That
it was a
always on your own.
It was a big deal. I remember that. So, you want to play a song to end us out?
A song?
A song. I'll give you a minute to think.
Sure.
Okay? Just think. You got a guitar here. It's tuned up.
Is it all tuned?
Ready to go. Here's a pick.
Alright, let me reset it before.
You going back on?
Yep.
All right. So, I think we're running out of material. We're losing steam. So it's been a very interesting discussion. We kind of jumped all
Going
over
on what?
Jim Jones and Skyrim and 4chan and the State
WWE.
Theater and the State Theater
State
incident
Theater,
with Blind
WWE.
Choice. So yeah. So I had Dill do this last time he was on. So he's gonna choose a song. Hopefully it's an old school Blind Choice song, maybe. I don't know, but he's gonna close us out with that. So here we go.
Old school one, huh?
You want to do an old school one? You can do any one you want, but figure while we're all here, man.
Yeah. Let's see, because I played What I Need last time,
I
right?
think he did.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me see here. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'll play the very first song we ever wrote together. You're always going on about something. It's like a dog that won't ever stop barking. So shut your mouth before I shut it for you, or else it's not gonna shine bright for you. So stop whining and complaining, you, and just go do what you gotta do. Just back on up and we won't have a problem. Why? It's getting sickening with all your damn lies. And then I hear you, my ears bleed like fear. So get out of my life before I do something here. So stop whining and complaining, you, and just go do what you gotta do. So like I say, go do what you gotta do, and then I won't have a problem with you. So stop whining and complaining, you, and just go do what you gotta do. So stop whining and complaining, you, and just go do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Dude,
Awesome, man.
I don't even know how I remember the words of that. That
Made
was,
that song in this room.
Yep, this very room we're recording this in. We wrote that. That was our very first
You
song.
wrote it, and we just played. So,
We
dude,
all
thanks,
wrote it.
Thanks for coming on today, man.
Nah,
I had
man,
a really,
appreciate it.
really good time, and
Really good time. That song was called "Do What You Gotta Do."
yeah, Blind Choice's very first song. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.
See you guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.